beat up, and that's why I stopped using this one, which was shown in the @Wade Heineman Twitter account. As you can see, it's completely busted open, and there's no way for me to fix it really very well. So that's why that one is no longer being used. Same thing with this one. The centerpiece busted out, and it wouldn't secure my stuff. So that's why I stopped using those two, and now I have this one. So beware of people staging lies with similar things like clothing of mine. As always. Here is, they said no watermark before. There's the watermark of my Loras College transcript from 2002. Might as well show the rest of these, I guess. The rest of my IDs. There's my most recent. Second most recent. If I go like this, you can see that's me. And this one kind of looks haggard. But it's still me, and my face is a little wider because I got hit with targeted energy like 20 days in a row before that one. That's because I got $3,000 in 2019 from my uncle. It was a one-time gift, so they hit me with targeted energy 20 days in a row. There's the one prior to that. And these other ones are not in order, but there's that one. There's that one. There's this one when I was fat. Cupcake Man when I was dating a Jennifer that made cupcakes twice a week. Here's when I was really fat after that. Here's the 2014 ID when I lived in Waterloo with my ex-fiance. She moved out of that house within I don't know, 2-3 years after. I think 3 years after I moved out. And then she was, they bought a new home, they built a new home, her and her new husband. It's not her maiden name, but her name was Walker at the time I was dating her, Jennifer Walker. And it's not her name now, but that wasn't her maiden name. She was married twice before me, and I never married her, but 5914 is my DePaco card that I posted receipts with. There's my Veridian debit card. You can see it's got the chip on it. My first UNI ID. My Oelwein library card from 2016. 2015, 16. I went there quite often then. My high school ID. There's my 1991. If I go like this, my ears look about that, like that height. If I lift my head up like I got it there. From 1991, dog track, Waterloo Greyhound Park. OSHA card from 2018 spring. From my heavy equipment operator class, there's City of Cedar Falls, 1997, when I worked at Cedar Falls Fire Department. Here is my EBT card, 0596, Iowa EBT card. Here is my YMCA card, 1997. Williams Center. When I haven't been to that gym since after my OWI in 2016. Not been to the Williams Center since. So whoever was there staging lies, I heard there was some fraud at the gym staging lies. Independence. Public Library. I don't need to show the rest of those. Here's a receipt from 2009 or 2020 when I was sending documents to Progressive Insurance about my yellow F-150. I showed this in one of my Twitter accounts. I have the date, yeah, and the dot bottom, October 8th, 2020, FedEx receipt. That was for sending documents to Progressive Insurance. Already showed that. The watermark. Here is my high school transcript, and as I see, I unfurled the top there. Wade Allen Heineman. Wade Allen Heineman. There's no watermark on that paper. There never was, so shit. There's my UNI transcript. As you can see, it's got that thing on it. See, I took astronomy in 1992. Taken physics. I took most upper level math in high school and got B's. I took the center there. You can see it's Wade Allen Heineman. My birth certificate. (11/4/1971). Male. Still am. No changes to my sexuality. So I think that's about it. My hand is 11.5 or 10.5 inches approximately. That's what that is, 10.5. So as you can see, 10.5 inches hand. Still home by myself. There's indications that I was assaulted or verbally assaulted somebody's mother, some young woman's mother. Like, that was the indication. I've had no connection to any young woman in the last 15 years. Not had any connection to anybody under 25 or 25 or less since 2006. I met my ex-fiance who was 25 and I was 35 in 2006. She's 5'2", medium blonde, thin, in the medical industry, but not a nurse. But there's some fraud, Jennifer, out there claiming to be my ex-fiance who is not, who probably moved into the house on Cedar Bend after we lived there. That's how many frauds I have to deal with. But there's my finger. You see it's attached to me. It is 10.5, actually over 10.5 inches there, as you can see. That is a close-up. My hand is a little dirty right now, but that is my scar pattern right there. Signing off, Wade Heineman.